Is it a directional mic?
Yes.
Okay, great.
So you just, let's just everybody just talk that way, right?
Yeah. Is it that way?
Yeah, that way.
Okay.
How about we just turn around? So
Live from Las Vegas.
we are live. Hi everybody. This is
Saturday night.
That's true. Before the Amateur Hour, and I have Archon Skari.
Hey, how are you?
And if
folks?
you don't know who that is, then shame on you.
Shame.
First of all, because he's really famous.
If you play Dark Elder.
And second of all, you've been following me, so you should know what we talk about what he talks about.
That's right.
So I've been trying to catch you like for 3
all
days.
weekend. It's been a madhouse.
And then you tried to catch me, and I've been doing doubles.
The doubles seemed really fun. How was that?
It was interesting.
Yeah? Interesting is a good word for good.
It was, so last year it was a lot friendlier.
Oh, it was just like the level was just higher this time?
Yeah, and then this time it was, what's interesting was it was friendlier, but it was all RTT stuff.
Oh, okay.
But nobody really gave a care, it seemed like. This time they changed it around where there's hobby scores and you could like judge your other person and
Hobby
everything.
scores.
Yeah, you got like, this like came around and they, so you do the ITC missions.
By the way, this is a Long Wars double,
Yeah.
which they had like a 70% hobby score and then like 30% general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they added that into your total RTT, and then the way they did it, and I'm going to screw it up, but the way they did it was you scored your primaries, but your secondaries counted more.
Yeah.
And so you really had to pick your secondaries, like they double what your score was. And then if you got like a win from like...
So they're like weird homebrew missions?
Yeah, no, they check first 3 missions of ITC.
Oh, okay.
But like if you got 15 through, it was like 20 through 30, or the max points, then you got like 4 points, just period.
Okay.
Instead of, you do ITC instead of like 12 to 32, it was like, it'd either be 0 to 4, 0 to 5, just so they could keep track of it.
So it's just like simpler.
Simpler, but then they also added in whether people liked you or not, and they could grade it. And stuff
So that like sportsmanship.
Yeah, so that adjusted it.
Sportsmanship is something that I find should be added to more tournaments personally. Like I feel like best overall should be like the best at an event regardless.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Renaissance
school.
Man.
Like yeah, I feel like that should be the top prize.
Sure. And you know what's funny is all of our viewers, they're slackers, but here's the funny thing, that we won't get anybody live, but by tomorrow when this posts,
Hey man, okay. Yeah. It's good. You watch, like, share, subscribe, stick to the channel, great content, good stuff.
Yeah, we'll put his link below, because we always do.
I link, yeah.
But the funny thing was, so it was supposed to be like friendlier, because they gave you like points like, were you thematic? Did you have a story between the two of your armies?
Oh, so like theme.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw a Tyranid army that had...
It was right in the
little Dark Eldar were like riding the Carnifexes and stuff. I was like, that's some theme.
And they were wearing flight suits.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the guys wearing the flight suits were that people. So they got points for that.
Oh,
but,
matching uniforms.
Yeah. With that being said, playing in the 40K champs yesterday, this was far more technical. People want, like I was just saying, they wanted to see rules. It was like, this is supposed to be fun, man.
Right. Whereas the 40K champs, it just seemed like people just knew more about what was going on and that sort of thing.
Yeah, and then I don't know, it just seemed the doubles went up technicality, and I think they were trying to bring it down. And it went the opposite direction. I think they wanted it to go.
Interesting.
So it was interesting. It wasn't bad. There's somebody. Yay!
Hello. Random person. Make sure you check the.
There you go.
Fire breathing. Hey, fire breathing Doug. How are you, buddy?
Just go ahead and take
What's
over,
going
Richard.
on, my friends?
So you went. So we did the championships. So
yes,
you went 4-2, and I went 4-2.
I did go 4-2 at the championships.
And you went pure Dark Elder?
Pure Dark Elder.
Me too. Pure Dark Elder.
Right, we're Puritans, and all of you filthy
breeding Yanari people.
Shame on you again.
And they just finished. So they just finished. First of all, I'm ecstatic with 4-2. Are you excited with that?
I was hoping for 5-1 or to get into the top 8. My goal was top Drukari, but the next highest Drukari player went 5-1. I feel he's just gonna dethrone me by about 10 points.
I don't know. We'll see. The
Nick Gower. Yeah, he went 5-1.
You know that guy.
He went 5-1.
I just wanted to do 3-3. But I went 4-2.
Nice, good job.
And they just finished the championship, so we won't stay live too long because if you should go flip over and watch the awards.
Live?
Yeah, they'll do it all live.
Cool.
The award ceremony.
That's fantastic.
So we won't spoil it in one.
No. Oh, well, yeah, spoil it. No. They're gonna watch this like tomorrow.
Those two people will know.
Okay. Yeah, just check BCB. Or check my Twitter feed because I already posted
that works
it
too.
like 4 times.
That works too. But this is your first time in LVO overall. What was it?
It was amazing. I highly recommend you come to an event of this size just for the experience.
It's huge. I put up videos. I'm sure you have. Just how this is just the 40K. You knew that there was. Did you know that there's narratives?
The narrative. I was looking for the narrative, and there was a couple of narrative tables in the main hall, but I didn't know it was upstairs, and so I missed being able to take pictures of all their big tables. And I was really looking forward to it. But there wasn't any signs or anything. It was just like.
This is where you're going. There was a whole one of these rooms upstairs for like narrative play and fun play and stuff. So this place is. I don't think you can even get the scale of how big it is. On the
Hello,
video.
Mountain Jay.
Hello. How did who do? Me or him? Which one? Well, we both did 4 and 2.
That's
so I
right.
guess it doesn't matter.
We both did the same.
We both did 4 and 2.
There you go.
I can't imagine the logistics of having to put this on.
Yeah, I was talking to Reese actually. It was fantastic. Like, just telling him about asking about the work that goes into this.
Oh, yeah.
This is what, 7th year of the
LVO, I think it's 7th?
or
6th or 7th.
6th year, 6th or 7th year. And they do so much work to put something on. Like, there was 620 some people that started the event, right? There was 800 registered.
That was just the tournament.
Just the champs.
Just the tournament.
Just the champs. 600 and some people, which was crazy. Like, it was amazing. And 150 to 200 of those players are like GT winners.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So there was no like, as soon as you went, like the first maybe couple of rounds you might have an easy match, but if you started winning, you were right in that wolf's den.
Oh, it was bad. And I don't think there wasn't
great.
any. I don't want to say it was like hard, but there definitely wasn't an easy game that I had.
No.
It was like if you made it. And on my 2 losses, I made a mistake. They were on it like that, and I knew it. The first game, I was like, I just made a mistake, and then he got it. So it's mentally exhausting.
It is
to do 6 games like at this level.
I was so tired, and we're in the middle of a casino, so they pumped.
Hey, Tally.
Oh, we have a third guest. Say hi.
So
Say hi to the world.
How did you do?
Good. 4 and 2.
4 and 2.
Nice.
Tao.
Another one. Hi. How are you?
Good.
Oh, please. Tell us more about it. What did you play?
I was playing my Tau. Trying to bump into number 1. I think I'm still around 7 or 8 though. So.
Okay, awesome. Do you come back next year?
Yeah, I'll be back next year for sure.
Fabulous.
Well, with Gene Steelers now.
With Gene Steelers next year.
Gene Steeler cult bandwagon, yo.
That's actually his army. So
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
excited.
you're an OG.
Yeah. I was playing it from the moment it came out, and then
It got cool all of a sudden.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Shenanigans. Get
That's
out
how
of
I feel.
Rip off.
Yeah, you know
That's
what?
our stuff.
Whatever works, right?
They just have the newer, better, improved effects.
They do. It's only 3 command
At least
points.
that's what the salesman guy said.
I'm sure it'll get bumped up.
It's 3
It's
command
3.
points.
I'm sure the castle will go up in points.
Never.
I'm sure Talus will go up in points.
I mean, hey,
No,
but
nothing will
I'm really
change.
sorry.
Actually, I like the leadership debuff stuff with the G-Seal cult, where they're gonna be able to like debuff your leadership and then zap you with like a mind war and like almost instant kill like a single model. It's gonna be nuts.
Did I tell you about that?
No, Chris, you haven't. But I'm sure next Saturday you will show me in person.
I will. That'd be great.
That's fantastic.
And the blips.
The blips.
Blips. Hey, we have a hashtag.
We do?
Blip it real good.
You
So
better use it.
hashtag blip it real good. Make sure you spread that across social media.
Blip it real good.
That's
Hashtag
the
Skari.
Hashtag
I
Skari.
saw that.
2 good gits. Well, there's 3 gits here. I'm not the good one.
No, I think you are.
No.
It's Mike. You played him the other day. Groove and Grove.
No, I know. Grove and Grove. Mike, you said 2 good gits, right?
Yep, the dark gits.
No. They're 2 good. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible human being.
Obviously,
Mike,
I've
you should have
talking
been here.
to My friends. So.
Yeah. That's been fantastic. Yeah. So G-Steel Cup.
G-Steeler cult.
Excited.
Starting tomorrow.
Technically, right after this.
Technically right after.
There you go.
Hey, you're an orc. You can't
Or
even count.
good gits. That's right. You included Grove.
Oh, all right. I guess. You can't even count, Mike.
That's right. Oh, there you go.
No count on an orc to
Yeah,
count.
that makes sense.
No wonder you win. You
Orcs.
can't math hammer.
Yeah, you can't any hammer. Oh,
It's true.
that's when you press the button.
Yeah, just end it.
Yeah.
So, anyway, overall, you want to come back.
Yeah. I'm
Lots of
very
people.
excited.
Every time I tried to find you, you're either playing or people were loving you.
They were surrounded. Yeah.
Yeah, they were
Just
loving
chatting. I've actually had I have so much fun putting the names to the faces and the faces to the names of all the people that I chat to on like a regular basis online, or you know, just like people who I've known or whatever.
Like me.
Yeah, exactly. It's just great to like finally get to know everybody. It's fantastic.
And we all got you here, so
it's like I couldn't have done this without everybody's help. The Patreons did it, and you know, just the community got together, and I'm so grateful. Like I'm gonna get home, I'm gonna edit all the video footage that I put together about the crazy trip to get here, and count like how many hours worth of planes was in.
Oh, I can't even imagine. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. So in 2 weeks, so that'll come out hopefully as soon as I get back, and then on the 14th I'm going to be at Mini Wargaming, filming my first bat rep with them. So
nice.
I'm really excited about
I've been there a couple times. Yep, they're good guys.
Yeah.
Steve's fine.
Yeah, I'm
so
really
Josh.
excited about that. Sound like a blast.
Cheers to the next year. Yep. Well, you're supposed to be here, Mike. He's in California right now. You just drove up.
You should have been the drove and drove.
The drove and drove. You could have played doubles. You could have been here. You could have played doubles with him.
You know what? I would have had you abandoned me. Now I feel like I have no friends.
He's going to come up with some smart answer here in a minute.
Yeah, orcs don't make friends. Okay, fine.
So when are you leaving?
I leave tomorrow night around 11 p.m.
Flying and all the way?
Yeah, so I go to Detroit, and then I go from Detroit to Toronto.
Toronto?
So I get in tomorrow, Tuesday at like 9:30 a.m.
Oh.
Yeah. Terminal 3, I think. So come say hi with a little sign.
I wouldn't give that information out. How many people did you be here? They're like, man, where's that? Terminal 3.
I'm so scared. I'm going to have my bodyguards, so don't, like my incubi, my personal incubi, they'll cleave you in two.
That works.
Yeah. It's been great.
Are you exhausted? I'm exhausted.
I'm so tired.
And I just did the double, so that's 3 more games on top of that.
My throat is so dry right now. It's ridiculous.
I've been sucking down vitamin C cough drops. I don't want like the con crud. Get off me!
Cheers, sir. Nice to meet you. Thanks so much.
Yeah, I don't want like the con crud or just, and then the sore throat and everything, because there's so much talking to people. You're like explaining stuff, and it's amazing. What I like about the LVO is you'll come up with lists, or they come up with lists, and you're like, I've never seen that before in my life. What does that thing do? Or how does that work that? And you're just like, oh my gosh.
It's nuts.
And some of the stuff they put together here is like...
Well, it's one of the reasons why next season, one of my goals is to go to more international events. Or more Canadian, like, continental events. Mm-hmm. So going to a place like BC and, down into the States for some of the GTs. Just to kind of get a better understanding of the meta in, like, different regions. And I feel the only way to get better... There's 4 stages to getting good at this game. One of those stages is learning other people's lists.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And that's like the 3rd stage, and other people, like what other armies can do. And really, the only way you can do that is practice.
Yep, and what is your trick, and how do I counter it? Mm-hmm. And until they pull the trick on you, you don't
really know.
You don't know. There was a ton of Dark Eldar here, actually. I saw
lots of Dark Eldar.
More than I thought. But I ended up playing a lot of orcs.
Yep.
I ended up playing Death Guard twice. Which surprised me. And there was
demons are popular.
But no Mortarion.
Interesting. Well, Mortarion, like, he tends to die really quickly. Yep. Again, at a high level. Although, there was a list with Mortarion, like all the Smash Brothers you could imagine, making it to 5-1.
Yep, I did see that one, yeah. Most of the stuff I saw, though, was actually some sort of knights. So either knights all the way, or knights and Imperial Guard.
Yeah, there was 3 of those lists, Castellan Guard, Castellan Admech, and then Castellan, like, other guard, all went into the top 8.
Yeah, so that seems to be, at least here,
that was like
playing.
Same in Nova.
Yeah,
that didn't change.
Look at those lists, because that seems to be kind of what everybody's, well, the majority, let's say it that way.
Okay, so after this, do you feel like after playing and seeing other people's lists, a question for you is, are you looking at changing anything in your list?
Depends on how loyal I want to be to the pure Dark Eldar. That's always the question, because that's kind of our handicap, is how that. Because you can do the Doom and the Jinx and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. But, yeah.
I feel like having Doom and Jinx just makes it too easy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The reason I don't is I'm practicing, I do ETC, and in the European Team Championship, each team of 8 players can only use like 1 codex once per person.
Yes.
So if I were to play Drukhari and then use a Farseer, that means I'm using the entire Eldar Codex for 1 pick. Where
Yep.
Eldar is a good enough army that they should be their own
Agreed.
army,